What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Advice. We are back with another episode of Pelipper Palafin. Now, admittedly, I don't play as many games as I probably should as a YouTuber, but quality over quantity. So I haven't lost a game in like a week and a half with this team. It's just too good. I don't have too many viewers, so not too many people are using this team, but I really do feel like it's the best team you could find for Regulation C. It just really covers all the bases. I figure you can check out these episodes when I upload and figure out how I play the team. And if you don't play the team, you can still learn from my play style. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all supporting. All the comments mean a lot to me. Y'all are dope, and I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's jump into some battles, see how it goes. Okay, dope. This is the Judy Azarelli team that I feel like is a tough matchup for this team. We ran into it last episode, but the opponent didn't bring Great Tusk, and I feel like Great Tusk is really strong in my team, so I want to see if they bring it here. I like Kenshi in the lead. It's good if they bring the Great Tusk or the Chi-Yu to start off, and Palafin's really good in this match too. Priority's really strong against Tailwind. I want to go Wet, and Iron Mike in the back to deal with the Flutter main. So yeah, no guarantees they bring Great Tusk, but it would be nice to see how we fare against it, because Great Tusk with a Tailwind and Sunny Day support, it's tough for my team to break through. I like to use Kenshi to beat it, but it can one-shot Kenshi, so I gotta try to predict whether they Terra or not and go Moonblast if they don't, and Close Combat if they do. But with Choice Scarf and Tailwind, they do outspeed, and if the sun is up, they're guaranteed to OHKO, so it might actually be better to bring Focus Sash Chien-Pao in this matchup. But I didn't, so gotta just figure out how to beat it with what I got. So yeah, I'm hoping this player recognizes that Great Tusk is the way to go against us. Alright, looks like they've locked in. We're ready to run it. Good luck, have fun. Let's jump in. Yeah, I said in the last episode that I don't usually like to bring Wet to Manual Sun, but I was thinking about this matchup, and I think that I need Pelipper to beat the Great Tusk. And we do see them lead Great Tusk right off the jump, so this is great for us. Experimentally, we get booster energy. This is a Choice Scarf Great Tusk, so we can see what they lock into first and use that to go from here. I'm just going to protect to scout. It makes sense to swap into Pelipper. That way if they go for Earthquake, we have Wide Guard on deck. I'm just thinking it might be nice to break Murkrow's Sash. But you know what? I'm just going to play it safe. I don't want anything to happen to Palafin, so we'll just swap Pelipper in. Yeah, this is a tough lead for us because unfortunately Kenshi is pretty frail, and Chien-Pao needs that Sash a little more. I think it's just a little more important. So they go Tailwind and Headlong Rush, so we can't use Wide Guard to our advantage, unfortunately. And they're probably going to get Sunny Day up here, so we can't survive a Headlong Rush. I'm going to throw a Hurricane into Great Tusk, but basically we were just banking on them going for Earthquake, trying to get damage on both slots. Yeah, here's the Terra Steel, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to survive Headlong, and there's no way they throw Scarf Headlong Rush into the Pelipper slot, so we're basically just sacking off Kenshi here. Yep, there's the Sunny Day. That guarantees the OHKO. And Headlong Rush. So only 50% chance to connect this Hurricane, but that's for the normal Pelipper. This is not a normal Pelipper. This Pelipper has the Advice difference. And that's in the rental code too, so boom, no surprise, we connect, big damage even though it's resisted, and we get the confusion. That's what I'm talking about. So now bring in Palafin. And they're still locked into Headlong Rush, so it's going to come into the Palafin slot. I want to just protect Palafin here and swap in Iron Hands for the fake out. There's our protect. Alright, Great Tusk hits itself in confusion. And they go for a foul play into our protect. But I mean, that confusion hit didn't really matter because we protected. So I think I want to take advantage of the fake out and get a bulk up. That way I can still do solid damage in the sun. And we'll just use this fake out to stall out the last turn of Tailwind. I expect the Murkrow to foul play into Palafin. They saw how much that resisted Hurricane did. So they're probably worried about Jet Punch KOing. So it's likely they'll double up into the Palafin slot. Yep. So we do take a lot of damage from that, but we get a bulk up. And I'm banking on them being conditioned to expect Palafin to protect here. I can get a Jet Punch into Murkrow and switch in Pelipper to get the rain up. And now that Tailwind's gone, Palafin should be faster with priority Jet Punch than their Prankster Sunny Day. So we should be getting off a huge hit here into Murkrow. Hopefully we can hit him with a little okie doke here and get them to attack into the Pelipper slot. Okay, Jet Punch doesn't KO. It's likely a Violite. Guaranteed a Violite. They set up another Tailwind. They do break through confusion, but they Headlong Rush into the Pelipper slot. Huge. So now I just Jet Punch Great Tusk and swap back out into Iron Hands while they Sunny Day. Activate another fake out so we can take out Murkrow. Yep, there's the Sunny Day, but we got Pelipper out in the back so we can reset the rain if we need to. +1 Jet Punch picks up the KO. And we're back in good position. So because we got that huge Jet Punch into Murkrow while the rain was up, we can finish them off with another Jet Punch here. Murkrow doesn't carry protect. They got Tailwind, Sunny Day, Foul Play, and Haze, I believe. It's either Haze or Taunt, but probably Haze to deal with Dondozo. Okay, so Flutter main's in. I'm just going to Jet Punch Murkrow, and I'm going to go Terra Fire, Fire Punch. Take advantage of their Sun to guarantee the Oko. There's no Flutter main spread that will survive Fire Punch in the Sun. Terra boosted. Yep, they go for another Sunny Day, predicting the Pelipper switch in. We take out Murkrow. Here's the Dazzling Gleam. Iron Hands tanks that. And you already know we're coming back with that heat. Pow. Alright. So now we get to see what their last Pokemon is. We do set the rain back up, but they got Corviknight, so they've already used their Terra. We don't got to worry about Terastallization type change. We just go Helping Hand and Thunder Punch, and that should do it. This Corviknight is choice banned. We tank the Brave Bird easy. And that's it. That's a wrap. So we had to make some outplays and some good positioning, but we were able to beat the Judy Azzarelli team with great Tusk in the lead. It's exactly what we wanted to see. Alright, Kyle's got a pretty peculiar team here. He's got Torkoal with no Trick Room unless Flutter Mane has it, but it's probably just there to activate the Flutter Mane. So I like Kenshi in the lead. I'm worried about that being Scarf Annihilate, so I'd like to get a Moonblast off into it before it final Gambits. And then Palafin is great here if I can outposition the Torkoal with Wet Wet. And then lastly, I'll go Chien-Pao. Just deals with the Dragonite really well, has Focus Sash. Gives us a good matchup into Flutter Mane since I'm not bringing Iron Mike. And a Sword of Ruin will be really nice for Palafin if I can get the rain up and get them on the field together. So good luck, have fun, Kyle. Let's see what you got. He's got Grandma cheering for him. Okay, Gyarados and Dragonite in the lead. Booster energy pops. And notably no Intimidate, so it's a sweeper Gyarados. Terraghost Moonblast could be nice into Dragonite, but I want to just protect and swap into Pelipper. No reason to take this too fast. I'd like to see what they're trying to do here. They use their Terra turn 1 on Gyarados. It's Terra Ground. So probably an Earthquake next to Dragonite makes sense. Yep, there's the Earthquake. So it hits into our Protect and 2 flying types. And Dragonite just sets a Tailwind, so I don't want to show them Wide Guard this turn. I want to bait them into thinking we don't have it. And I think I'll just try to get a Moonblast off into Dragonite and Icy Wind. Cut their speed down a little bit, break Dragonite's multi-scale. Just slow play their Tailwind a little bit. They swap out Dragonite into Torkoal. But a little chip into Torkoal never hurts. Maybe we can get a special attack drop. They Waterfall in the Sun for a little chip. And their Life Orb. But we do flinch, unfortunately. But we get off an Icy Wind. And there's a chance that we outspeed Gyarados now with our booster energy. So I'm gonna just Moonblast into Gyarados and hit that Wide Guard now. These are 2 Pokemon that like to spam spread moves. Okay, we don't KO Gyarados, but they do Earthquake into our Wide Guard, so that's what we were hoping for. They Earthquake their own Torkoal. Maybe hoping to get a Moxie boost, sack their Torkoal, get the Sun up. You do get the Moxie boost for KOing your partner Pokemon. So we don't take any damage, Torkoal takes a ton. One more tick of Life Orb will KO Gyarados. And we survive the Clear Smog. And that does not get rid of our speed boost, so I'm just going to Moonblast Torkoal and throw out another Icy Wind. Okay, we pick up Torkoal with Moonblast. And they KO Valiant with Ice Fang, but they're going to go down to their own Life Orb. So I could have switched Pelipper out there, I guess, but I was just covering for them switching back into Dragonite. Spamming that Icy Wind would have been nice for us. Alright, so they're down 3-2. We got 3 full health Pokemon and a Focus Sash. I'm going to bring out Chien-Pao. They have a Flutter main and the Dragonite. So if I'm them, Chien-Pao is the biggest threat, and I want to double into it because of the Sash. They're special attack boosting, so that's nice. I'm just going to protect and throw out an Icy Wind, drop their speed, break the multi-scale, and hopefully they don't read this and double into Pelipper. We protect. They go Dazzling Gleam in front of Wide Guard. That's ballsy. But them EVs are real, and we survive the booster energy Dazzling Gleam. Get off our Icy Wind. And they Fire Punch into protect. Huge. So, Tailwind, Fire Punch. I'm going to Ice Spinner the Dragonite and swap into Palafin. They probably don't have Protect on Dragonite, more likely to have it on Flutter main. And they don't go for Extreme Speed, so we KO Dragonite. And we should survive Dazzling Gleam with Palafin. Perfect. And Chien-Pao still has Sash. So even if they had Extreme Speeded into a Chien-Pao there, we'd get the rain up now. And there's no surviving Jet Punch in the rain for a Flutter main. So I'm just going to go Terra Ice to flex, and then we'll Jet Punch since the sun just ended. And we outspeed with Chien-Pao. Even if this Jet Punch doesn't pick up the KO. But it does, because Palafin's the GOAT. And that's that. That's how you win the Weather War. GG to Kyle. Thanks for the match. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Peace.